Hey guys, it's Sarah with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we have a review and install the sequential LED taillights in black, fitting your 19 and newer Ram 1500 without the factory LED taillights. These are perfect for the Ram owner who wants to upgrade their taillights to an LED and wants a style upgrade as well with the black housings, LED accents, and sequential turn signals. The LEDs in these black taillights will make your truck more noticeable, especially at night, and the LEDs will outlast the life of your factory halogen bulbs. They are constructed from clear polycarbonate lenses with black housings and LED accent bars, as well as sequential turn signals to give your truck a more modern appearance. They are weather sealed to keep out dust and moisture and are DOT and SAE compliant, meaning they're legal for on-road use. So as far as price goes, these come in at around $500 for the pair, putting them about middle of the road price-wise when compared to other options. And for your money, you are getting an LED taillight with black style, LED accents, and sequential turn signals. And as far as the install goes, I'm giving this one a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. It does feature a direct bolt-up and plug-and-play installation that can be done within 45 minutes. So with that said, let's check out the install. For this install, we used an impact gun, but a ratchet will work just fine. You'll also need a T25 Torx socket, a pop clip removal tool, and a small flathead screwdriver. All right, so the first step in our uninstall, with your tailgate down, we're gonna remove 2 bolts right on the inside of your taillight. Now these bolts are a T25 Torx, so we have a T25 Torx socket here. We're gonna go and get these removed. So there's 2 more pop clips we have to remove in order to get the tail light out. Now before we can do that, this cable is blocking one of them, so we're gonna pop this off. Now to do that, all you're gonna do is put a little bit of slack in this cable. Once you have a little bit of slack in this cable, what you're gonna do is pop up this piece with a flathead, slide it up, and remove it. Then at this point, we have access to the pop clip in order to remove it. Now these are very fragile, so what we're gonna do here is with a pop clip removal tool, we're gonna get under there and make sure you're all the way under. Twisting does help. Go ahead and pop it out. That's all right if the inside comes out. You can use the edge to get underneath this and pop it out the rest of the way. And you will be able to slide that back in. Once it's popped, you can get behind it and pry it out. Now these are very fragile. If you do damage them, you can just replace them with a similar OEM plug. All right, now the bolts and pop clips are out of the inside of your taillight. You can grab it and pull straight back towards you to release the clips. These 2 pins here. Now to unplug our harness, we're gonna pull back on the red tab. Now if you can't get it by hand, you can use a small flathead and just push back on it. Then to release it, you're gonna push down on this black tab. And remove it. Now to plug in your new taillight, go ahead and line up the connector. Click it in place. Press down on the red tab. You may wanna throw a zip tie on the wiring to keep it out of the way. We're gonna line up the 2 metal tabs at the back of the taillight and press it into place. With the taillight in place, you can now replace the pop clip and also replace the factory bolt. Grab your T25 Torx socket, and if you are gonna use a electric tool on this, just make sure you're careful when you're tightening this down. And finally, we're gonna replace this cable. All you're gonna do is lift up a little bit on your tailgate and slide it over top. Now repeat that one on the bottom. And one of the clips did get damaged for our taillight, so we're using an aftermarket one here, which is fine as long as they are the same diameter as factory. Go ahead and install your bolt and tighten it down. All right, now that we have the factory taillight uninstalled from our truck, we can check it out side by side with our new taillight here. Now, as you can see, design-wise, they are very different from one another. This new taillight features a lot more modern design with the black housing as well as the LED accents. And in addition, instead of those halogen bulbs of your factory taillight, you're replacing those with LEDs so you get form and function wrapped into one. So with that said, repeat all of those steps to install your driver's side taillight. All right, now that the driver's side installation is complete, that is going to do it for the review and install of these taillights. And remember, for all things Ram, keep it at AmericanTrucks.com.